Right now, a powerful, truly historic hurricane is on a direct collision course with the Caribbean. In this explainer, we're going to break down the anatomy of this catastrophic storm.
And let me be clear, this isn't just another storm. Forecasters are using some really alarming language here, calling Hurricane Melissa a monster with a clear and frankly devastating target.
The threat isn't days away. It's immediate. It's happening now. Conditions are already going downhill as we speak, and we're here to explain the imminent danger facing the island of Jamaica right now.
So, what is it that makes this hurricane so exceptionally dangerous? Come on, let's break down the key numbers that really define its incredible power.
First thing you need to know, Melissa is a Category 5 hurricane. That is the absolute top of the scale. There's no Category 6. We are talking about winds that can completely flatten well-built homes, cause total roof failure, and leave entire areas just uninhabitable for weeks, maybe even months.
So let's put a number on that power. Hurricane hunters have clocked its sustained winds at a staggering 175 miles per hour. Just to put that into perspective, that is faster than a Formula One car at top speed. It's just an incredible, unimaginable amount of force.
Now, let's look at the central pressure. The easiest way to think of it is like a giant vacuum at the storm's center. You see, the lower the pressure, the more air it sucks in, and the stronger and more violent the storm gets. And 906 millibars, well, that is exceptionally low, a sure sign of a storm with immense strength.
And to give that number some really terrifying context, let's compare it to a storm many of us remember all too well. Melissa's pressure is almost identical to Hurricane Maria's at its peak. That alone should give you an idea of the kind of storm we are dealing with here.
This isn't just a strong storm, it's historically strong. In fact, in more than 20 years, only two Atlantic hurricanes, Dean and Mitch, have recorded a lower central pressure. Melissa is keeping some rare and truly devastating company.
Okay, so now we get just how powerful this storm is. Let's look at where it's going and when it's going to get there. Where and when will all this power be unleashed?
All right, here's the timeline. Right now, the outer bands are already hitting the coast. Tonight, the situation is expected to get worse and fast as the core of the storm moves in. The current forecast is projecting a direct landfall as a Category 5 on Tuesday morning.
And you can already feel the impact on the ground. This one detail really tells the story. Ocho Rios, a town that's normally buzzing with tourists and activity, is now in a silent lockdown. Life on the island has already ground to a halt, bracing for what's coming.
That silent lockdown in Ocho Rios? It's a grim preview of what's to come for the whole island. So what are the specific, life-threatening impacts that authorities are warning people to prepare for?
The forecast here leaves absolutely no room for doubt. I mean, this quote from the weather authorities really says it all. This isn't just a prediction of a bad storm. It's a direct warning of a historically devastating event for the entire nation of Jamaica.
And it's not just one threat, it's a brutal combination. We're talking catastrophic winds, several feet of rain leading to widespread, deadly flooding, and of course, the very real danger of life-threatening landslides in the island's mountainous areas.
But there's another factor here, a really critical one, that takes all of these dangers and just multiplies them, making an already catastrophic situation even worse. And that's how fast the storm is moving. Or, in this case, how slow.
Melissa is moving at a snail's pace. So what does that mean? Well, it means the storm is going to linger over the island, just sitting there hammering it with those 175-mile-per-hour winds for a much longer time. And it'll be dumping historic, just unimaginable amounts of rain in the same places, hour after hour after hour.
So let's pull all of this together. You've got the intensity, you've got the direct path, and you have that dangerously slow movement. All of it combines to create what is shaping up to be a truly historic and unprecedented weather event. A Category 5 landfall is rare, no matter where it happens. For Western Jamaica, it might be completely unprecedented. This could very well be the strongest hurricane the island has ever experienced in its recorded history. So, the physics are understood, the path is forecast. A historic, catastrophic event is unfolding right now. The world is watching and waiting, hoping for the best but preparing for the worst. The only question that's left is, what comes next for the people in its path?